if you're feeling nervous about hitting record, believe me, you're not alone. Today, I'm sharing 3 simple tips on how to feel more confident for your next video, even if you feel awkward or shy right now. Hi lovely people, and welcome back to Learn with Nia, the channel where I help YouTubers over 40 set up and grow their YouTube channels. So tip number 1, remember, it's okay to feel nervous. So first of all, remind yourself it's normal to feel nervous. Everyone feels a bit weird talking to camera at first, okay? Even those big YouTubers started off feeling nervous. And I'll tell you, you don't need to get rid of the nerves. You just need to get used to them and control them. Now, you can do this by taking a deep breath in and remind yourself who you're talking to. It's just one person, not the whole internet. And then breathe out and release that pent-up energy. This totally helps me every time I record. So tip number 2, use bullet points and not a whole script. Now, those of you who've watched some of my other videos will know I keep reiterating this point. Use bullet points and not an entire script. The reason for this is if you're reading from a script and you're trying to memorize every line, this will make you more nervous, make you trip over your words and make you feel more uncomfortable. Whereas if you've got a bullet point and you talk around it, you come over as a lot more natural and it helps you create a better connection with your audience because you're being authentic. And authenticity is important to connect with your audience. So just jot down some bullet points on what you're going to say. Write down your hook if you like. And then the points you're going to cover in your video, and then write your outro with a call to action. Don't forget that call to action. Call to action is things like saying, remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. You always want to include those calls to action and even share this video if you enjoyed it and you know someone who'd benefit from it. Those are calls to action. Remember, always put a call to action at the end of your video. And using bullet points makes it seem more like you're chatting to your friend because you're not rigid and you're not sticking to a script. And remember, even if you do mess up, you can pause and edit those bits out later. So the important thing is to tell your story, give your message, give your lesson, whatever it is that you're doing in your authentic voice and not something that's off a word-for-word script. I believe you come across much better to your audience if you speak from the heart. So the final tip number 3, is do a confidence warm-up. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean do a practice take before you press record for real. So say your intro out loud, smile, and get comfortable with your voice. And if it feels silly, well, that's good, because you're getting it out. And a bit of silliness loosens you up and makes you feel more real and more relatable on camera. So you don't have to feel 100% ready, okay? You just have to start. Because confidence builds every time you press record. So tell me, which of these tips will you try before recording your next video? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And remember, if you found this video helpful, remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a video. And share this video to anyone you think might find it useful. And remember, you've got this. And I'll see you in the next one.